I'm looking here, right?
Yes.
Just count me in or let me know. Will it go live? Like, how does that stream? You just click the button to go live, or is it already live?
We're live right now.
We're live. Yeah, we're live like right now.
Switch it
Okay.
to camera and audio.
Do you want to wait for? I mean, I can open it. I don't know where Kelly is. So.
Yeah, we'll have you open it.
Tell me when you're ready.
5:15.
Let's go. Just Mike. We'll take Kelly when she gets here.
All right.
Right now,
Let's have a single shot.
this is the best I can do. Sort of. You know, when I grew up, the person that sit there.
Stand by.
Hey everyone, welcome to Richmond.com, VVN, the Virginia Video Network. I'm Mike Savetitz, General Manager and Content Director at Front Page Bets, also teaming with the RTD and Virginia Video Network here live at the Altria Theater for the RVA Sports Awards, brought to you by Rosie's, Colonial Downs, and the Richmond Region Tourism. Again, we're right off the red carpet here on Richmond.com, live until 6 o'clock, maybe a little after, maybe a little bit before if nobody shows up, at least to help bail me out. I'm here supposed to be with Kelly Lemon, the director of our digital and video network here at VVN. Also, Michael Phillips, the sports editor of the Richmond Times-Dispatch, will join us. We're going to be joined by guests throughout the show, the 45 minutes leading up to the Sports Awards, which will be live, broadcast live on Channel 6, on CBS 6, starting at 7:30 from the Altria Theater. This is all live. This is all unscripted. And right now, at least, we're looking for some guests. I know we'll have Parney Parnell, the CEO and Vice President of Flying Squirrels. Dennis Bickmeyer will join us. Hopefully we'll have some other guests. Taylor-Heinicke, quarterback for the Washington Commanders, a free agent quarterback for the Washington Commanders, is also the special VIP co-host tonight. He'll be on stage, sharing the stage with Kelly Lemon and Lane Casadane, the director of sports director for CBS 6. They'll be on at 7:30, but Taylor's going to join us earlier, hopefully around 5:25, 5:30, so stay with us. Kelly Lemon's going to bring an interview with him. We're going to go through this all night. We're going to bring you the second annual RVA Sports Awards live from the red carpet. Well, kind of really off the red carpet here, Matt. We're probably, about 10 feet away from the red carpet. We're close enough. We're close enough to the red carpet, right next to the registration. We could, yeah. I think I could jump it if I had a running start. But anyway, so the RVA Sports Awards live. Here's some of the categories you're going to see tonight, some of the winners and the finalists. We got Community Champion Award. We got a Power of Sports Award. And the individual award categories are going to go to Moment of the Year. That's going to be a big one. We've got Coach of the Year. We also have a Team of the Year, Courage Story, Fan of the Year, Male Athlete of the Year, and Female Athlete of the Year. Those will all be presented live tonight on CBS 6. That's Channel 6 here if you're in the Richmond area. It's going to be a great show. Oh, and there's Kelly Lemon. I see her starting to walk up right now. We're live from the red carpet. She left me hanging for a little bit, but I'm all right. I can feel it. I can feel it. She's coming here. It's camera 2. Let's get it ready. On the red carpet.
But
all right.
not only am I late, but, I didn't give him my rider. I didn't have my M&Ms all sorted out, Mike.
Did you just get the bougie green M&M?
I didn't even. I forgot to ask for all of that stuff. Yeah. So, and hopefully those that are watching at home will, appreciate the fact that I took some time.
Yeah.
With the outfit and getting ready and
y'all
everything.
Can't see these shoes. These
Come on.
J's. You got a couple pair of J's tonight.
What? Don't tell all my secrets. Don't tell all my secrets.
You got to tune in to watch.
You got to tune in to watch tonight, but. Being on the red carpet with me tonight because this is your lane. This is what you do. Yeah. Sports, media, news, you know half the people that are here. So
I'm going to see, and now that I'm on this side of it now, we'll see if we can get some autographs for the kids out there. Anybody wants some autographs, just hit me up. You're going to be talking to Taylor-Heinicke.
Yes.
And I know you've been working with him the last couple of days preparing for the show. Mm-hmm. I know it's pretty exciting. He's probably the biggest draw here, and I think it's a great get, a former ODU quarterback. Yeah. Also a tie to the Richmond Times-Dispatch. He won the Dudley Award when he was a quarterback at ODU. Yeah. And the Dudley Award goes to the top college football player in the state of Virginia, voted on by the media. I helped direct that for a couple years. We're really excited about that award and about Taylor being here. What are you looking forward to tonight? I know you got a host, so you got a lot of stuff going on. So,
well, a couple of things. I think number one, we are in an iconic facility, right? We're in the Altria Theater. So if you know anything about this, this is a Richmond landmark, and it just is the best backdrop for an award ceremony celebrating some of Richmond's best, or Central Virginia's best athletes, right? So that's what I'm excited about. But and also just giving people their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see these people all day long, every day, but this is the opportunity for them to be recognized for the hard work that they put in, the dedication that they put in. And we're not just recognizing athletes, you know, like there's more than just the people that are on the field, on the court, that are participating. Those are the fans, those are the loyal sponsors, the loyal organizers, and also the people that actually help put the games together.
And what I love about this too, it's not just the pro athletes either. You mentioned it's kind of the average Joe and Janes out there, but also, you know, Justin Verlander is a nominee tonight, professional World Series champion, right? But then you also got Kira D'Amato, people like that. You've got fans and people who live in Richmond. This is kind of their award. This isn't just for the people who are multimillionaires playing professional sports. This is for the people who, the blue collar people that are out there going to the Richmond Flying Squirrels games, going to the Kickers games. And that's what's really cool about this. And it's hometown. It's sponsored by the Richmond Region Tourism. And you know, Rosie's being a sponsor, Colonial Downs, those are right here in central Richmond. And the RTD, obviously, Virginia Video Network, is part of that. So that's why I really enjoy being kind of just, it feels like home. You know, it doesn't feel like, it's a big award ceremony, as you can tell. You know, you all dressed up. I brought my one good suit out. But it's not just.
Your one good suit. Come on now.
I got another one, but hey, I had to.
You look good, Mike. You look good. And the blues match, like, you're on brand tonight.
I'm trying to be. I'm trying. I need some J's, though. I got to
get you a pair. I got to get you a fresh pair, though. Like, we got to go. Maybe Taylor will buy you a pair.
Let's see if
we'll see what happens.
13.
We'll see what happens.
Make sure they got to get blue, I guess, to match the suit. This isn't the Carolina blue or the Duke blue. They tip off here in about an hour and a half. So, you know, I can't wear Carolina or Duke blue. I guess you could see this is a little bit more Duke blue.
Yeah, but look, and I kind of want to go back to something that you said. More importantly, Richmond Region Tourism is putting on this sports award show, right? And so their whole job within the Richmond region is to make sure that people are visiting Richmond, right? But we're not just talking about Richmond proper. We're talking about all the counties that they support. And sports tourism is big right now in the city, right? Like, we have a lot of facilities that people can come and bring their entire teams to. We've been covering, you know, some sports that are getting some energy with flag football, with lacrosse, with, you know, there's a cheerleading competition in Richmond, probably every other weekend.
I mean, I see him downtown. We see him walking to the convention center
all the time. But all of that is made possible by the efforts that are going on with Richmond Region Tourism and being intentional about making sure that when you come visit the city, you're not just going to get, you know, the sports. We got so much stuff to offer. So, you know, I'll brag about that all the time.
And we need to. And, you know, and with the facilities that are being built, green space out in Henrico County, we're going to talk to Dennis Bickmeyer, hopefully here in a little bit. He's the executive director of the newly formed Henrico County Sports and Entertainment Authority. So Dennis, you know, and that's going to be a 17,000 seat arena plus 12 basketball courts for and other things, volleyball. And we can bring them right here in Henrico, Richmond, Chesterfield, Hanover County. And then you also see the Tri-Cities, New Kent, the whole region, as you said, and that's why. You know, it's just it's bigger than just Richmond, even though it is. But RVA is not just Richmond.
Not just Richmond. Right? And like you said, Henrico County, shout outs to them. Also, Dan Schmidt will be, he is one of the Henrico County representatives, but hopefully we'll get him on the carpet. The carpet. Is that what we're calling this? What are we calling this?
We're about
like a red foyer? What are we?
Right.
Okay.
We're in the foyer.
The foyer.
The foyer.
He's making up words tonight. Yeah. But we definitely are going to be getting some of those people within the community on this platform right here. So just they can share how excited they are. And of course, we're going to get into the athletes as well. So who you see, is anybody? I mean, the doors seem to have just opened up.
Yeah, they open up at 5:30. So we still got about 5 minutes. Hopefully Taylor Heinicke will join us soon.
Yes.
But what do you? I mean, you got the. I mean, I don't want to spoil it because I mean, we still got the live show. But I'm looking forward to seeing what we got tonight.
Here's the crazy thing, that when we did the rehearsal, Richmond Region Tourism did not announce the winners during the rehearsal.
Oh, so nobody knows.
I have no idea. Now, could I have peeked at the trophies? I could have, but I did not.
Okay. Well, look at
I know.
So you're going to be just as surprised.
I'm going to be just as surprised. So I'm excited to see who Coach of the Year is, who Team of the Year is, Fan of the Year, and Female and Male Athlete of the Year. And then, of course, we have 2 special awards as well that, are just celebrating some people in the Richmond region that have just been dedicated to the sports community.
And you're involved in one of those as well, with Greg Burton and Michael Robinson.
Yes,
Talk
I'm a
about that
proud
bit.
graduate of the VCU sport. What leadership? It's the name has changed so many times. What is it? The Leadership Sports Excellence.
Man, you're asking the wrong person.
I just got my degree. My degree is
his
up.
name?
It is on the wall. So, but
does it say?
I was the second class out of there. Yeah.
I mean, I've spoken to those classes.
Yeah.
Greg Burton obviously does a great job, and know a lot of the graduates, obviously. And it's a special. And again, you have people kind of coming and giving back. Michael Robinson, you know, Super Bowl champion. He comes back, very involved in the community. And that's what just is. It's kind of about tonight, also, like just celebrating the give back. Right?
Yeah. And again, being proud of the area that you came from. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes what happens in this region is that we did what we did in high school, we played what we played in college, and then we leave, right? And then we start our family somewhere else, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Home is a really good place to be, right?
Sure.
So they come back and they get settled, and then we can celebrate.
Yeah, and then and plus coming back, raising your families here. We know a lot of former athletes have gone on and come back and raised and now they're just part of the community. Their kids are out there playing in some of these sports authority. They're in the Jefferson Cups, in the lacrosse tournaments, swimming in at all these events. And it's great to give back. And when I moved here almost 9 years ago, my kids were in youth sports, seeing and I got a brother that lives outside of Raleigh. He brings his kids up here all the time to play soccer in the Jefferson Cup and things like that. So this is just bigger, obviously, that we talked about than in Richmond. And I think that you mentioned this venue right here, like Elvis played here.
Elvis, Prince.
Prince.
I mean, legends. And I ain't gonna lie, Mike, I was standing on that stage and it hit me for a second.
Cool, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I remember where I was. I was third row when Prince was here. One of the last shows that he did, and he was on this small, I want to do small venues tour, and so again, to walk into what most people may know as the Mosque or the Landmark Theater, and now it is the Altria Theater. We're paying homage to some of the first.
Yeah, and I remember I did an event here, the Flying Squirrels Hot Stove, right before Christmas, I think, or right after. It's all running together, and I got a chance to interview, some people on stage, and that kind of hit me too. Being up on that stage, being like, man, I just shared a stage with Prince. From back in the day. So, all right, we've got our guest of honors coming in. I'm going to step off. Kelly Lemon's going to take it away here just off the red carpet, Richmond.com, Virginia Video Network.
I had to jump down only because, I had to make sure that my first pair of J's were seen when Taylor comes in. Here he is. Welcome to what we're calling the red carpet.
Okay.
You look good. I mean, you look good. I mean, I appreciate you giving me some time to get this face on. I was telling you a little early. I was like, I need some time, and I didn't put that in my rider. But Taylor, welcome to the second Richmond Region Tourism presented by Rosie's Gaming Emporium. This is the RVA Sports Awards. How you feeling about it? I mean, I know it's a little different than being on that field.
Yep.
You're on a whole nother field right now.
Yeah, I think I'm more nervous for this than I am going out there in front of 70,000 fans.
Yeah.
At least on the football field, you have a helmet on, kind of hide behind the helmet, behind the pads. You got a whole team with you. But tonight, going on stage in front of all these people, it's very scary for a lot of us.
Yeah. But we got you. I promise. Me and Lane got you. You can stand there and just pass it to us, right? Richmond is starting to really, really get recognized, Richmond region, for what we're doing in sport. And it's bigger than what we're doing collegiate and professionally. We're starting at the grassroots, right? You went to ODU. It's right down the street from us. It's still a big Virginia school. Can you talk about your experience playing in Virginia?
Yeah, it was a great time. Obviously as a I grew up in Georgia, and I wasn't very highly recruited down there. So my first offer came from ODU, and I took it and ran with it, and it was probably the best decision I've ever made. I don't think I would be where I am today without ODU. So to see where ODU was, I think it was in its third year of existence when I got there, to where it is now. It's really cool to see, and every time I go back there, it's really neat. There's buildings popping up everywhere, and it's becoming a big university throughout the nation.
Yeah.
We're starting to recognize it.
Do you have any ties to Richmond? Anything that you come to in Richmond besides, I know that, well, hopefully, did you get to spend any time here during training camp?
I got 1 year here in training camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get to explore while you were here? I know that's hard.
Not really.
Okay.
I will say, when I was coming out, Richmond was my first choice. I wanted to be a Richmond Spider.
Oh, wow.
I did. I came for an unofficial visit, saw the campus. I said, if they offered me now, I would commit.
Okay.
And,
now you would commit.
Yeah.
You want to come back?
Well, ODU offered before them, and so I stuck with ODU, but Richmond was my first love.
Yeah. We joke, but don't joke that, you're chilling right now. You're sitting on the couch. You're getting to enjoy yourself. Certain sports writers want me to ask you a certain question because they can't ask it, Michael Phillips. However, I'm not going to do that to you.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, while you do have this off time, what are you going to kind of wrap your head around? Not in sport. What are you looking forward to? Family, friends, travel, just what you taking off your shoulders right now?
Yeah, so my sister just had her first baby a little bit over a year ago. So I have a little nephew now, so every time I go home, I like to spend a lot of time with him. And, other than that, I like to just do a lot of things that keep my mind off football. So whether that's reading a lot of books, I've really got deep into Legos lately. I've built big Lego sets.
We got Legos coming to Chesterfield, so yeah, we got to bring you back for that. Okay.
Yep. Doing that, and I'm a big movie show guy, so I'll catch up on some movie shows I've always wanted to watch, and that's how I kind of spend my off season. That and a little bit of traveling, and the football season right around the corner. So
yeah, and March is your kind of. We'll know, right?
March is when it starts getting spicy, so
we'll
see what happens.
So all people have to do is make sure that they log on to richmond.com/sports. Michael Phillips will let you know. You're going to give him the first interview, right?
We'll see.
Okay, all right. I'm not going to hold you to it, and also shout out to Shoban, who's one of our photographers. There's been plenty of pictures where he has chased you down. So we got these dope pictures of you, and then Shoban is right in the corner. So, my kind of last question to you or statement to you is, I prepared today, right? We've already talked about my first pair of Jordans, right? Seeing that we're teammates now, right? We're official teammates. 100%. Should I give you my receipt to the two that I bought today, seeing that you bought some for your 100%. Teammates? Okay. I wear 4.5, so they're really cheap. So I could give that to you, right? Yeah. But talk about that. Talk about how you giving back to your players for, kind of protecting you, huh?
So this whole tradition started last year in 2021, 2022. The first year I really got a lot of starts. So I'm in the training room a lot. I decided to buy some Jordans and start getting into them. And then this past year, the tradition continued, and I felt like I needed to give back to the guys. Football's the ultimate team sport, and I wouldn't be able to do what I do out there without my offensive line, without my running backs, receivers, all those guys. So this year I felt like I needed to give them some stuff. So they got about 2 or 3 pairs of Jordans. Tight ends got some. Running backs got some. Unfortunately, I didn't get the receiver some. But that's a good thing because they already have them all. So I'm sure I'd spend a lot of money for those guys.
They could get their all, right? Yeah, they could get their all. Exactly. Last, and I said this, I wasn't going to say this. I always feel the O-line doesn't get enough credit. Mm-hmm. We always talk about the superstars. But without that O-line, you can't do your job. In your wildest dreams, if you could pick the O-line, past or present, anybody you want to see protecting you, especially from the past. I know that might be a tough question, and if I'm putting you on the spot, tell me I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah,
but
put me on the spot.
Okay.
I do not want to answer this.
Okay.
But those guys this year for us did a great job.
Yeah.
Shout out to those guys. Love you all. Hopefully see you guys next year, but we'll see what happens.
Thank you for coming on the red carpet with Richmond Times-Dispatch and Virginia Video Network. I'm so excited to hit the stage with you. We're going to have a good time.
Absolutely.
All right, and a couple of beers later, too. So thank you, Taylor.
Thanks, Kelly.
Yeah. All right.
Beautiful.
As we are transitioning, more people are coming in. Mike, did you see anybody else?
I was looking. I was trying to.
Did I ask the right questions?
No, you didn't ask where he's going to play next year.
Because I told him I wasn't.
All right.
I wasn't going to ask.
That's the question everybody wants to know.
Yeah, but he's not going to answer it.
I know that.
Yeah, he's not going to answer it. So
Where do you think he'll play next year?
I hope he's going to play with the Commanders again.
Yeah.
Stay in Washington.
I tell you what, he's even though he's not from here,
Yeah.
he's kind of from here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You know,
saying.
being ODU, they played at Richmond. Michael Phillips wrote a great story about him. You know, he only threw for 307 yards against Richmond after he had at one point the college record for most passing yards in a game.
Wow.
Until a guy named, I don't know if you've heard of this kid, Patrick Mahomes.
Who is that?
broke it.
Okay.
But Taylor can swing it.
Yeah. And again, like you said, just the humble story of it all. You know, you get that. You was on the couch, yo, and you got that call.
Right.
And you're like, hello? Who is this?
Yeah. See, I would think it'd be my friends punking me. I'd be like, no, yeah. Stop. I wouldn't have.
Right?
Hang up.
Right? Yeah.
I would have thrown my shot away.
Yeah, but
I'm still sitting on the couch every Sunday waiting for that call. My phone ain't rang yet.
Well, you might have to keep waiting on that one. However, I love the fact that, you know, again, he's very humble about it. I think he'll be blessed wherever he goes. And, you know, we're looking forward to hopefully Michael Phillips still interviewing him as a Washington Commander.
And I like that you said Michael. He did say we'll see about giving Michael the first interview.
I did. That's what I asked.
But one question I thought that you asked him that was probably tougher than who's he going to play for next year, to pick out the offensive lineman like the block for him. They
don't get no love.
I know, but like you're trying to get the man killed.
I said pass though. Like I was trying to.
Okay.
What I really wanted him to give me was what past players, like you know, that are retired. That because again, name a dope O lineman. Name an O lineman that everybody knows, a household name.
Tony Baselli.
Okay.
Probably. But I'm thinking about one right now, Trent Williams.
Okay. There's a good one.
He played for the Commanders.
Yeah.
Or were they when they were the Redskins, and now he's at San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's a dude. Actually, speaking of Richmond connection, Kayvon Wallace, the guy he threw, who plays for the Eagles. Remember that last week?
Yeah.
He's from Richmond, from Highland Springs.
So there it is. And again.
And coach.
Again, you got
Highland Springs coach.
You have to highlight this.
Okay.
You have to highlight this because
saying.
they don't get enough love, in my opinion. That's my opinion.
No, the offensive linemen. Hey, trust me. When I played, I played playing defense. Like some of those dudes,
and have long careers.